Morning, everyone. It is 9:27 a.m. Market's going to 9:28 a.m. and market's going to open up in about 2 minutes. There was a lot happened over the weekend this weekend, especially in the Middle East. So like it's up. There's no other economic news coming today. I don't. We'll see if the market absorbed the happenings over the weekend. There's just a lot of news out there. This does move markets. We're going to see by how the market responds. So we may not trade right off the bat, even though we do have decent volume coming up, and we did have some buying coming in. And I'll probably do a video on what I look at with, in regards to the volume, the delta, the max delta, the minimum delta. Let me know if that's something that you'd like. Put that in the comments. I'll just do how I read this. And I have a bunch of that up here as well. So I typically look at this, but I like to look at, what the numbers are. And this is, it continues to update. So yeah, if you like something like that, just put it in the comments and maybe I could come up with, a small video just on that alone. And if there's anything else in the videos that I produce, that I publish, you need a little more explanation on it, I don't mind answering the comments. I actually like the community feel of what I do. I have a couple of, I guess, subs that, that they're reading, they're asking information, that I can answer. I'll be happy to do it. Anyway, it's 9:30. We got some selling coming in. Let's take a look at where we are. Prior price action, we'll look at that, and we'll look over here. All right, so we're still in the value area. I'm looking at 2050, 2150, like right up in 2125. Let's go there. Which is about right inside here. Building some volume. And this is a volume profile here. And this basically, these little blue lines, that's the value area per candle. Okay. You see it's different on each candles. And we look at that. Where the concentration of volume is. This way you're not looking at numbers. I'm looking at these numbers now, but this gives me a representation as well. I am looking at numbers especially when I want to enter a trade. I'm looking at 2150 or 2122, about up in here. This is where I'm looking. You see this, this is a 9 EMA, this little yellow line here, and nothing is moving. So now, since we're coming up to the area where I'm looking to engage the market, I am also looking at right here. There's a gap at 1950. So let's see what the price action does there. Does it, continue to move up and down? You see what's happening here? Does it make another push up, or do we come back down? Is this where we're going to show support at about 1725? If you look left, look, there was a gap here as well. Okay? You're accumulating more. How is the volume responding? How is the delta responding? This is how we set up. Next trade. Now, my assumption is 2125, but that could change. Okay? I'll see if there's another opportunity that seems to be better. Right in here, looks like we had a bunch of buying and selling. You have a step in a profile that's like right here, this little belly. Okay? So if we lose this low, we may come back all the way to the bottom. Let's see. You have a VWAP here. All these things are combining. And if they come up with an analysis. Here's a small bump right here at 11 and a quarter. We're building all this negative delta. Buyers started coming back in right here. We have another minute and 20 seconds left of the candle. There's a second push down. Sellers are still active. Buyers came back in. We're right in this area here. So we went from 7,000 to 8,300. Did you see that? Right here. It's important. If you're not looking at that, you got to look at the whole picture. Being that we're below the value area right now, remember I mentioned between these blue dots, there's potential. All right, that first push down to this is what's the POC right here. Big small hits. Let's go ahead and build a little bit. There you go. It's a 1.5 right there. Singles, man. Singles. Singles win ball games. Trust me. Same thing. Do you remember where I went long? 1475. Right here is where I went long. I got out of 1625. I don't want to play that game. We're at 1725. Too long. Okay? You hit it and quit it. All right? So that trade was 1475. I got in at 16 and a quarter. That's where I got out. All right? Now we're making a little more. We'll see. We're still in the value area. Value area came down a little bit. So I'm looking at that 2125 again, where I looked at before, right here. See what happened? We had 114 delta. That's good. Now I'm looking at all these selling balances. All right, see the selling imbalances? See if we come up here. We got a seller imbalance, seller imbalance. We got a bunch of positive delta. Can't get above that. All right, so now the POC came up. All right, now you got a bunch of sellers here coming in. I'm looking at 21.25. No FOMO. All right, no FOMO. Start limiting all my videos to 10 minutes or below. This auction, unfinished. This one is unfinished also. See if we can make I got to put you guys on hold. Actually, I'm going to shut the recording and I will call you back. And I'll get you on the next one. If you Thank you for, all right. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll get back to you on the next one.